Oh God, you brought us here today for a reason, and that is for us to have our hearts open, our minds open, and our spirits uplifted. Lord, allow us together today to be brought into your presence through the joining of the proclamation of the Word, through the supping, the joining together of this meal that we will have later. Lord, allow us to be mindful and in your presence. In your name we pray. Amen. So in preparing for this morning's sermon, I came across a story told by a guy named Roy Lloyd about an example of this morning's scripture being lived out. He tells about a train station in 1953. And at that train station, there is a group of reporters lined up with pencils stuck behind their ears, with notebooks in hand, with cameras rolling, ready for one particular person on one particular train. And as that train pulled up, that train carried that year's Nobel Peace Prize winner. And they waited, ready to snap pictures, ready to write quotes and capture the reality of the man they would soon see. People were pushing, trying to get closer to this man. And as the train pulled up, out stepped Albert Schweitzer, the great German and French theologian, whose ideas were shaping the way in which people understood human life and thought about the ethics surrounding them. And as the cameras flashed and city officials approached with hands outstretched, ready to meet him, he thanked them politely. Then he asked to be excused for a minute. He walked through the crowd to the side of an elderly woman struggling with two large suitcases. He picked them up, smiled, and escorted her to the local bus, helped her get on, and wished her a good day. Then Albert Schweitzer turned to the crowd and apologized for keeping them waiting. It is reported that one member of that reception committee told a reporter, "That's the first time I ever saw a sermon walking." All it took was Albert Schweitzer stepping off of a man-made platform and becoming human for just a minute. He became a living sermon. Imagine if we too looked at our lives as living sermons. Jesus tells us the way we live as sermons is by getting down off of those platforms that we and others set for us. I invite you to read this morning's gospel lesson as we look to see what that means. I'll be reading from Matthew 23, verses 1 through 12. I'll be reading from the Common English Bible. However, if you want to follow along, you can.